Namaste. I'm back with the part 2 of the last video. That is the one in which I taught you how to begin your sentences with let me, how to say let me do this or let me do that. Today, we'll first revise the pronouns with co, since you need to begin such sentences with co pronouns, followed by some more verbs which I'll present in this video. I've already presented this table in a video titled as Main versus Mujhe, but I thought that it's helpful to come back to this concept since you need these pronouns to begin your sentences with let me or even let us, let them, and so on. You need to know and remember the personal pronouns or the subject pronouns here, on the basis of which you can frame these. So you should know what I, we, you, this, and that is. Once you know these, know the oblique forms of those pronouns, and then you add co to these pronouns. Except aapko, all pronouns have their shortened forms here, given in the fourth column. So the pronouns given in the third column as well as the fourth column are one and the same. So when you say mujhko, it's same as saying mujhe. Mujhko is same as saying mujhe. Both the pronouns are one and the same. So whether you say mujhko jaane do, which is let me go, mujhko jaane do, or you say mujhe jaane do, it's one and the same. There's no difference at all. It's your choice. It's up to you which form you want to use. Let me take you over this concept and each pronoun once again. I is called main, the oblique form of which is mujh. You can add ko only to the oblique form. You cannot say main ko. That's wrong. You must say mujhko, like given here in the third column, mujhko, or mujhe as its shortened form. Similarly, hum, which is we, doesn't change at all. So the oblique form remains hum. When you add ko to it, it becomes humko, and then the shortened form is hame. Then you have tu, which is the most informal or the intimate form of you, to say you to a very close friend. The oblique form of which is tuj. Tu, tuj. You cannot say tu ko. You must add ko to tuj. So you have tujhko or tujhe as its shortened form. Then tum is you, which is the informal form. And it remains tum in its oblique form, just like hum. Hum doesn't change. Hum remains hum. Similarly, tum remains tum. Then you add ko to it and it changes to tumko. Tumko is also you or by you. When you speak a passive voice sentence or when you talk about a receiver of an action, then you need these co-pronouns. So all these pronouns mean by me or by us, by you, and so on. So tumko is by you, and the shortened form is tumhe. Tumhe. Next is aap. Aap also doesn't change, so the oblique form remains aap. Then when you add ko to it, it becomes aapko, and the shortened form is still the same, aapko. This is the only pronoun that doesn't have a short form. Now look at ye. We have two forms of ye pronoun. Ye means this or it for an object, and when you talk about a person, then it means he or she, because you can say this boy or this girl. So it means ye means he, she, or it. You talk about a person or a thing, an object which is near you. When I say singular, I mean the informal form. And when I say plural, I mean the formal or the respectful form. So the oblique form of the informal ye is is. When you talk about one person, ye changes to is. And then when you add ko, it changes to isko. Isko. And the shortened form is ise. Ye in its plural form or in its respectful form changes to in. Ye changes to in, and it changes to inko when you add ko to it. Inko. And the shortened form is inhe. Inhe. Once again, The informal form is इसे जाने दो, let him go. इन्हें जाने दीजिए, please let him go, or please let them go. Then you have वो. Once again, just like ye, you have two forms of वो pronoun. वो means that, which means for a person or an object that is far away. Wo is that, so that person, it can be that object, that boy, that girl. So it can mean he, she, it, or they. Wo as the informal form changes to us. And then you have usko when ko is appended to it. Usko. The shortened form is usse. And in its plural or its polite form, wo changes to un. Unko and unhe. Unhe. Now I will use these shortened forms, that is the ones given in the fourth column, in let me sentences, and I will also explain what each sentence means. I am going to use only one verb, that is bolna, with all these pronouns. ध्यान से सुनिए. Please listen carefully. Number 1, मुझे बोलने दीजिए. मुझे बोलने दीजिए. Please let me speak. Number 2, हमें बोलने दीजिए. हमें बोलने दीजिए. Please let us speak. Then we never say let you speak. So we do not use these pronouns with let. We cannot say let you speak, let you go. So I'm going to change my sentence a little bit. Now I will speak in simple present tense only for you pronoun. Number 3, मैं हमेशा तुझे बोलने देती हूँ. मैं हमेशा तुझे बोलने देती हूँ, which means I always let you speak. Number 4, मैं हमेशा तुम्हें बोलने देती हूँ. मैं हमेशा तुम्हें बोलने देती हूँ, which means I always let you speak. और नंबर 5, मैं हमेशा आपको बोलने देती हूँ. मैं हमेशा आपको बोलने देती हूँ, which means I always let you speak. So the meaning is the same, it's only the level of respect that differs. Coming to number 6, we go back to instructions. इसे बोलने दीजिए. इसे बोलने दीजिए, which means please let him speak or please let her speak. Number 7, इन्हें बोलने दीजिए. इन्हें बोलने दीजिए, which can also mean please let him speak or please let her speak or please let them speak. In other words, please let this person or these people speak, because you're using ye pronoun. These two are based on ye pronoun. Number 8, उसे बोलने दीजिए. उसे बोलने दीजिए. Once again, it means please let him speak or please let her speak. Number 9, उन्हें बोलने दीजिए. उन्हें बोलने दीजिए, which means please let him speak, please let her speak, or please let them speak. In other words, please let that person or those people speak. Let's look at more verbs with these kind of sentences. I remember I had told you to frame some more sentences and had promised you that I will feature some of those sentences in this video. Only one subscriber did that. I would like to acknowledge his effort. Shukriya Gangadhar ji for doing so. This sentence right here, the first one, is his sentence, and we'll start with a new set of sentences with his sentence. Number 1, मुझे वीडियो देखने दो. मुझे वीडियो देखने दो, which means let me watch the video. Number 2, रहने दो. रहने दो. This sentence doesn't have a pronoun, which means that it can imply the it pronoun. This sentence means let it be or forget it or even never mind. When you say रहने दो, it means never mind, let it be. Number 3, जाने दो. जाने दो. Just like the previous one, this doesn't have a pronoun, which means it implies it. Let it go means let this thing pass, let it go, never mind. However, when you add mujhe or even usse for a person, then it means let me go. मुझे जाने दो, let me go. उसे जाने दो, let that person go. इसे जाने दो, let this person go. But when you refer to a thing, जाने दो, just जाने दो is enough. You don't have to say इसे जाने दो. जाने दो is never mind. So रहने दो, never mind. जाने दो, never mind. नंबर 4, जियो और जीने दो. जियो और जीने दो. Both the forms जियो and जीने come from the verb जीना, which means to live. जियो is live and जीने दो is let live. The complete sentence would be जियो और हमें जीने दो. When you add the pronoun, it should be हमें to mean live and let us live. Since it's a saying and you don't include us in English sentence, you don't have to say हमें in Hindi sentence. So it's just जियो और जीने दो to mean live and let live. Number 5, होने दो. होने दो. You don't have a pronoun in the beginning, so it means it. Let it happen. Number 6, खाना थोड़ी देर पकने दो. खाना थोड़ी देर पकने दो. The sentence means let the food cook for some time. Note 2 points here. The first one is I have not included any word for. For means के लिए. Saying खाना थोड़ी देर पकने दो is same as saying खाना थोड़ी देर के लिए पकने दो. The second point is, unlike all other sentences, here ko is missing. We have the subject of the sentence, that is khana. We are talking about khana here, but I have not written khane ko thodi der pakne do because you don't need ko for an object. Although saying khane ko thodi der pakne do is correct, you don't necessarily have to do that for objects. Saying khana thodi der pakne do is enough. Pakne comes from pakna, which means to be cooked, and thodi der means a little while or some time. Number 7, मुझे थोड़ी देर टहलने दो. Here we are talking about a person. So we come back to the co-pronoun. मुझे और मुझको थोड़ी देर टहलने दो, which means let me stroll for some time. थोड़ी देर is again some time, and टहलने comes from टहलना, which means to take a stroll or to take a walk. Chalna and टहलना are different verbs. When you take a walk after a meal, that is called टहलना. Number 8, party chalne do. Party chalne do. Once again, party is considered as an object, it's an occasion, you don't need ko. Here we use the verb chalna for party to mean party going on. The sentence means let the party go on or let the party continue. Number 9, pankha chalne do. Pankha chalne do. Pankha is also an object, it means fan. And in this context, chalna means to be switched on. Pankha chalne do means let the fan be on or let it be switched on. Don't turn it off. Number 10, kapde सूखने दो. Kapde सूखने दो. Although saying kapdon ko सूखने दो is not wrong, stick to kapde सूखने दो. Don't include ko. Kapde matlab clothes and सूखने comes from सूखना, which means to become dry. So kapde सूखने दो is let the clothes dry. Number 11, मुझे फैसला करने दो. मुझे फैसला करने दो और मुझे फैसला लेने दो. मुझे फैसला लेने दो. फैसला matlab decision and it's a masculine noun. फैसला करना literally means to do a decision. It means to make a decision. And फैसला लेना matlab to take a decision. It's one and the same thing. मुझे फैसला करने दो matlab let me make the decision. मुझे फैसला लेने दो matlab let me take the decision. Number 12, उसको वहां मत खेलने दो. उसको वहां मत खेलने दो. This is a negative sentence. Matlab, instead of saying let him or let her, what we are saying is don't let him or don't let her. Since it's a negative sentence, you should include the word mat for don't or not before the verb. Just like how you place nahi before the verb, mat before the verb. And these sentences are just like instructions where you grant permission or where you ask for permission. So you should always include the word mat and not nahi. Use the word mat. Khelne comes from khelna, which means to play. Usko wahan mat khelne do means let him or her not play there, or don't let him play there. Don't let her play there. Number 13, हमें आराम करने दो. हमें आराम करने दो. आराम करने comes from आराम करना, which means to take rest. This sentence means let us rest. Number 14, उसे सिगरेट मत पीने दो. उसे सिगरेट मत पीने दो. We have a negative sentence again. Cigarette पीना is the verb, which means to smoke. But this verb is composed of two words, cigarette and पीने. So we include the word mat in between. Cigarette पीना, to smoke. Cigarette मत पीना, not to smoke. उसे सिगरेट मत पीने दो means let him or her not smoke cigarette or don't let him or her smoke. Number 15, इसे शराब मत पीने दो. इसे शराब मत पीने दो. इसे also means him or her, which means this person. Sharab is alcohol or liquor, and here as well, just like cigarette pina, the verb sharab pina is composed of two words, sharab pina. So you should include mat in between. Sharab mat pina. Isse sharab mat pine do means let him or her not drink alcohol or don't let him or her drink alcohol. Number 16, मुझे समझाने दो. मुझे समझाने दो. समझाना means to explain. So मुझे समझाने दो means let me explain. Number 17, उसे समझाने दो. उसे समझाने दो means let him or her explain, means let that person explain. But when you say इसे समझाने दो means let this person explain. Don't get confused between इसे, उसे, इन्हें, उन्हें. I know it requires some time to learn the lexicon and be able to retain it. So keep practicing. Now let's look at the formal versions and revise these sentences. Number 1, मुझे वीडियो देखने दीजिए. मुझे वीडियो देखने दीजिए. Please let me watch the video. Number 2, रहने दीजिए. रहने दीजिए. Please let it be. Please forget it. Or never mind. Number 3, जाने दीजिए. जाने दीजिए. Which means the same. Please let it be or please forget it. Please leave it. Number 4, जिए और जीने दीजिए. जिए और जीने दीजिए. Which means please live and let live. Number 5, होने दीजिए. होने दीजिए. मतलब please let it happen. Number 6, खाना थोड़ी देर पकने दीजिए. खाना थोड़ी देर पकने दीजिए. Or include the word for. खाना थोड़ी देर के लिए पकने दीजिए. खाना थोड़ी देर के लिए पकने दीजिए. Which means please let the food cook for some time. Number 7, मुझे थोड़ी देर टहलने दीजिए. मुझे थोड़ी देर टहलने दीजिए. Which means please let me stroll for some time or please let me take a walk for some time. Number 8, पार्टी चलने दीजिए. पार्टी चलने दीजिए. मतलब please let the party go on or please let the party continue. Number 9, पंखा चलने दीजिए. पंखा चलने दीजिए. मतलब please let the fan be on. Number 10, कपड़े सूखने दीजिए, कपड़े सूखने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट द क्लोथ्स ड्राई। नंबर 11, मुझे फैसला करने दीजिए, मुझे फैसला करने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट मी मेक द डिसीजन। और मुझे फैसला लेने दीजिए, मुझे फैसला लेने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट मी टेक द डिसीजन। डोंट फॉरगेट दैट दीज आर द सेम सेंटेंसेस। नंबर 12, उसको वहां मत खेलने दीजिए, उसको वहां मत खेलने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट हिम और हर, विच मीन्स दैट पर्सन, प्लीज लेट हिम और हर नॉट प्ले देयर। नंबर 13, हमें आराम करने दीजिए, हमें आराम करने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट अस रेस्ट और लेट अस टेक रेस्ट। नंबर 14, उसे सिगरेट मत पीने दीजिए, उसे सिगरेट मत पीने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट हिम और हर नॉट स्मोक सिगरेट और प्लीज डोंट लेट हिम और हर स्मोक सिगरेट। नंबर 15, इसे शराब मत पीने दीजिए, इसे शराब मत पीने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट हिम और हर नॉट ड्रिंक अल्कोहल और प्लीज डोंट लेट हिम और हर ड्रिंक अल्कोहल। नंबर 16, मुझे समझाने दीजिए, मुझे समझाने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट मी एक्सप्लेन। और नंबर 17, उसे समझाने दीजिए, उसे समझाने दीजिए मतलब प्लीज लेट हिम और हर एक्सप्लेन। Now it's the time for shoutouts. My first shoutout goes to Gangadhar ji, who took out time to do the previous task. This was his sentence that I included in this video. My second shoutout goes to Robin ji, who says enjoyed this video and asks, how long has the student been learning for? I am about 6 months and similar level. Robin ji, my student has been learning for 3.5 months now. And my third shout out goes to Paul G, who writes, thank you very much. I am from Zimbabwe, but currently studying in India. I'm learning a lot. Most of the words now make sense. Thank you everyone for watching my videos, and I'm so happy to know that my lessons are really helping you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. अगली वीडियो में मिलेंगे। धन्यवाद।